was born in Moscow, but I remember nothing of that time. I was just an infant when the old world was destroyed in the flames of nuclear fire. I, along with 40,000 others, were saved by retreating to the metro stations deep under the city. Now, 20 years have passed, and going up into the embrace of an endless winter was left to a few brave souls. The metro was our home, and our fortress against the nightmarish mutants who roamed the tunnels. Still, we never gave up hope that we would return to the surface. But one day, a new threat appeared, and we found ourselves in a war to determine the very existence of our species.
Hello, hello. Welcome to Metro 2033. When we last left off, we met the unfortunate end of our compatriot and guide, Bodibin. Met a crazy old wizard named Khan. Saved Cursed Station, which seems like a waste of time, in my opinion. And finally made it to Armory Station, where we have hitched a ride with the Communist Party of the Metro. And
Armory Station was where most of the weapons in the metro
are being
were made.
shipped to the front
There had been
line.
an arms factory located above, and after the
Where,
nukes
of
fell,
course,
many of the workers settled here. I was looking for them.
So, what do you guys think?
okay, so we're starting from here. We are being shipped off to the front line between the Nazis, who are somehow still around, and the Soviet bloc, essentially. You know, because
Really safe in there?
why wouldn't they be there?
I wouldn't like to see him fall down onto the rails.
You thought your cat, you thought your boy got outside somehow, but he was hiding like an asshole. Cats are known to be cheeky, as some might say, or perhaps even stealthy by nature.
Okay, pick it up.
Also, I find it very hard to believe that nobody sees me in here as they lift it up by crane and place it somewhere else. I understand if, like, it was a weird angle, like I'm down below. But, like, come on, you can very clearly see. It's very lucky no one's looking, is all I'm saying. Like, they should totally be able to see me. Well, hey, you want an axe?
Take your places, everyone.
Yeah, sorry, but we get to listen to Yuri Lowenthal talk about how he's going to hell if he decides to eat cyanide again. My boy can't handle a little bit of potassium in his system. He's a frail little Russian child. Poor baby.
The train is ready to depart. All troops under travel orders must board without delay. Any frontline soldier who
I wish I could skip this, but unfortunately, we do just have to watch it again. Ugh.
Join the army. I followed my political beliefs.
As for me, I'm here for the dough. How about you?
Me? Join the army, they said. See the world, they said.
Come out to the
My
coast,
father
we'll have a
was
couple
Red Army
drinks, it'll be
soldier. My father as
great.
well. It's the family tradition.
So tell me, lad, is it also your tradition to lose arms and legs on the battlefield?
They were happy to make those sacrifices.
Sure. Drunks and fools are happy too.
There's a black capsule in my ammo pouch. What is that? An antibiotic?
No,
Of a sort?
it's cyanide, in case the enemy captures you.
What?
I mean, you count as biotic,
God
right?
forbid suicide. I'd go straight to hell.
Listen, altar boy. A Nazi prisoner is going to hell anyway. Trust me, the pill is faster.
I could never take my own life.
Then give me your pill. I'd rather swallow two than rot in one of their Stalags.
I do like that it's easier for them to...
Even the apocalypse didn't stop us from killing one another over ideology. I was about to go through the front line between the Nazis and the communists. I've heard they once fought another war. The Nazis lost.
Yeah, they fucking did. Fuck the Nazis. Toitsu Nazis. But I find it very funny that it's easier for them to just give their soldiers cyanide instead of not telling their prisoners information that's important. Or their soldiers. Rather than just shutting the fuck up, they would rather be like, alright, just kill yourself. We jamming. Oh, we jamming. Oh! Alright. Now then. How shall we do this? First things first, we want to make sure it's nice and dark. After all, the things in the dark are the scariest.
So are we getting paid or what? Even
And
Marx himself didn't
taking
provide
out
anything alone.
all these enemies seems like a bad idea at this present moment. So instead, we're gonna go ahead and start moving forward.
By the order of the Revolutionary Tribunal, this cowardly maggot has been sentenced to death. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hello there, cowardly man. You're welcome, I saved you. I appreciate you thanking me and everything. Normally he's like, oh, thank you so much. I'm out of here. But, we seem to be having some weird gameplay bugs this playthrough that I haven't really experienced before. Which is interesting. We're going to go ahead and darken this as well. We don't want to be seen with what we're doing, obviously. We're going to take this key because it will unlock something very special for us. We're going to put on our thing. By the way, if you have vision issues like me, fuck. I forgot to do this. Yeah, so the lightning and flashing effects can sometimes be a little bit rough. But that part was on me because I forgot I could just turn that off. In fact, it's the correct way to do this. Because there is a little secret thing that you can get here. In the original game, you could purchase the stealth outfit, which would give you this. But in this, there is no upgrades to armor. Or you get it automatically. So you can see here is an upgraded Bastard gun. But we don't need that, because we of course have a suppressed AK. Or Kalash. Which is going to make this so much better. We've had enough of creeping around and being afraid of the dark. Now, we own it. They have no idea what's coming. You had to give your boy so many kisses. That's nice. So, to show off how frickin' awesome these goggles are, I'm going to attempt to be truly stealthy, which could go very poorly, as I immediately turn on my flashlight. So you can hear the firing of machine guns up there, which, you know, you kind of want to avoid at all costs. But that is okay, because we will go under them. I don't know how dark it is for you guys on your monitors, but for me, it is so much darker without the night viz goggles, to the point that, like, I can actually see what's happening now. It's great. When I first played this game, it legitimately went from, like, tense and more or less hiding from most fights to I now have the power to win almost any fight just by throwing on night vision goggles. So the gun's machine. You do the machine's gun, Da. In Soviet Russia, the machine guns you. Anyways, it is radioactive down here, so we will need to equip our gas mask. We will not be having any children, possibly ever. Cough cough, wink wink, no spoilers. But I assume a gas mask does not protect your precious balls. Seeing as firefighters returned from Chernobyl and the people around them got fucking soaked in radiation as well. Your leaders have abandoned you. Man, they're really firing up there. It's like they're trying to kill each other or something. Now, I'm doing this stealthy, but it is very much possible to just kill every single person on this level. In fact, I'm debating if I want to go back and do it at some point, but I don't think it's really worth it, aside from getting an achievement that you murdered a lot of people. that were going to kill themselves anyway, really. So, kind of a waste of time and ammo, so I'm just gonna sneak on by, conserve resources and all that. Sorry if you were expecting a big old shootout. You'll get it, just not yet. So this is one of several ways to get through this. You could also go up. As you cross over, there's also a staircase that you can take up, which helps you sneak around on the edge. You can also just go straight across the bridge. And I think there's one other way, but I can't remember. But this way is the least dangerous, and also feels the most stealthy. In this game, both your flashlight and night vision goggles are powered by your portable charger, so you pretty much never have to take them off. Which is good, you know, unless it's really bright and then things get bad. Because you can see bright objects kind of blind you, but we can work around that. Oh, 3 dead men. 3 dead men on a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum.
Don't you dare look at me! I told you to stay down!
Hello?
Thank you, comrade. I heard there's a ranger in the vicinity. Good work. I won't ask you about your mission here. We'll regroup and fall back. An honor to meet you. And thanks again.
Of course. Who are you? I don't know, but you're alive now, and ooh, he has heavy armor. I wish I could take that, but alas, Artyom is built not stealthy. I love how you can just jump to unscrew the light bulbs. What do you call a Halloween-themed staircase? I don't know. At first I thought I was getting a glitch where it showed up on my screen twice, but checking the chat, no, you actually just said it twice. But maybe that's still like a glitch or an error. A staircase! Ah, it's pretty good! Now then, let's go ahead and turn that off. And we got some more. Oh no, I guess those are all off already? Can I not interact with it? Is that not a power panel? Okay. That's fine. Let's top off on charge. Turn around. We see there is a couple dudes around wearing heavy armor. So we want to be a little bit careful. In the bottom left, you can see a light bulb that is not lighting up, meaning that we are not visible, or there's not enough light to see us. Son of a bitch! Now they know we're here, but they have to find us first. So, we are going to avoid the rail car. here. And become a ghost. Light in time. Shit. The machine gun car came back. I was going, oh yeah, we can show you how stealthy and scary we are. And then immediately, Adushka. I don't even have a good angle on. Come on. There we go. Man, I was doing all kinds of stealthy shit. A little bit out of range. Pew pew master. Yeah, I wish I had been a little more stealthy. Unfortunately, that rail car came back. I missed that one shot, and then everything after that just kind of went downhill. But that's okay. Just imagine how cool we would have been if I didn't do that. Okay. Okay. And I'm almost out of ammo. Wunderbar! As these Nazi bastards would say. But I've gone through this game meticulously dismantling every source of light and just not being seen once. So it's very possible I'm just, you know, bad at it. I heard a music sting. There are more people nearby. When you don't have your night viz up, your detection is shown by Artyom's watch, which not only displays real time, but will, if you're standing in bright lights, there will be a blue kind of indicator. Here, let me show you. You see that the blue shows up when I'm standing near the light and goes away. That is kind of your stealthometer, or whatever the cool kids might call it. I wouldn't know. I'm not one of them. I wasn't invited to their birthday party. But yeah, very, very sneaky. I guess they are already dead. Never mind. Yeah, let's just go ahead and grab this stuff and pretend like I did this mission flawlessly. Can we pretend that, Eris? Can I have your word that you will not talk about how bad my stealth was? My day was pretty nothing, really. I'd say it was good overall. You could probably tell I sound kind of chipper. I actually managed to not, like, overwork myself, which is good. Thank you. I'm so good at video games. So, thankfully, this is a bulkhead door, meaning there's no way anyone past these doors should have heard what's going on, so we can re-initiate stealth. Gonna go ahead and knock out this light, and now there's no way anyone will know that we're here. God damn it.
When I came to my senses, I lost all hope. Nazi prisoners were used for slave labor or target practice.
They're used for a lot more, as we will see when we eventually do Last Light.
Why should we hesitate? Let's shoot this red spy and be done with it.
I am not the spy.
Shouldn't we call the Gestapo?
Why is there Russian Gestapo?
We'll watch this peak till then.
I really don't get it. I forget how the Nazis came to be here. Ow! Not the face, that's the money maker!
Alright, you red scum. Offer a prayer to your Marx or whoever.
Oh, hello. Did the best character in the game just get called in? Or sorry, that's right, motherfucker! The man, the myth, the Ullman is here. He is the boy. The best part of this game, hands down.
You know, one thing I like about the bad guys, there's always a lot of discussion before they get around to pulling the trigger.
Very true, comrade. Cheers, bro. I'll drink to that.
You owe me one, kid. You don't look like a rat. Who the hell are you? That's Hunter's token.
Behold.
Take it to Miller. Whatever
I
message
love
you
that
have,
there's
save it for him.
no real dialogue in the game. Artyom just shows the medallion. They go, "Oh, you're him. You obviously have a very
let's move to
important
the armored
mission." But
Okay, Pavel,
yeah.
here's the plan. You'll
You know
take
how
him in
it
the
is.
armored car to our real car. After that, we'll be real close. Just the hall and the black station.
Oh yeah. No, they absolutely had the KGB and secret police. But I'm asking how specifically a Reich started. I don't remember how it started in the Metro universe. Because obviously they lost World War II. How I don't think they were still around when the bombs dropped, which means that it started while they were in the metros. So, like, in the last 20 years, who the fuck went, yeah, you know what would be great? What if we all became Nazis down here? Wouldn't that be cool? Now, I have no love for the Nazis, but Russia has been pretty notoriously anti-Nazi throughout the years. What? There's no real point in smashing these, I'm just doing that for fun. Because we are not in an area with any enemies right now, because, as you can see, Ullman and I forget his name have already cleared the place out like the badass spec ops they are. And they are badass. Just trust me on that. Aside from him leaping Herculean distances to knife someone instead of just shooting them both. Kind of a big deal, these Spartan Ranger guys.
You should man the turret. It'll be harder to see you that way. I hope you know how to operate a machine gun, kid.
Well, guys, good luck to you.
And just like that, we are no longer with Ullman. But that's okay. Slight spoiler, he will be back. He is still the best fucking part of this game. And I will die on that hill. What? Skinheads took off in 1990s Russia? Why?
Past the roadblocks quietly. Keep your cool.
After everything the Nazis did to Russians
if it all goes to hell, just
during
do
World
as I
War
say.
II. Why? Like, after how much fucking vitriol they had after Stalingrad and how they just fucking obliterated Berlin, you'd think they'd be like... Sorry, I could button mash the horn. Open the door! I have to pee! Anytime now! Oh god, this control's so weird. Post-Soviet Russia was a time where people started indulging in extremism. That's so crazy, because that's also like...
What are you doing out here? This vehicle, it's not on the transport schedule.
Gosh, I can't remember off the top of my head when Chernobyl happened. I know Chernobyl was like the final straw, the final nail in the coffin for the Soviet.
Who are you? Raise your eye shield. Stop! Alert! Man your vehicles!
1986. Okay, so yeah, the 90s would be kind of not super into communism at that time. I really have so much to learn about like Russian history and stuff. It's just kind of a blind spot for me. It's not that I'm not interested, it's just that we don't really teach it in America. Oh boy, we're already smoking. That's not a good sign. So, while this is like a turret section, and haha, turret sections are basically a joke, this one sucks. The controls are weird, and you don't really have a whole lot of health to work with here. Because it's not Artyom's health. You can't really restore it. It's the cart's health, and that doesn't mean a whole lot. Also, you may notice that aiming is kind of funky, as you could be aiming right at them and not hit them. Sometimes it just decides when to let you go and when to just kind of make you blow up. And there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of rhyme or reason to it. Yeah, I'd love to help, but whew! Surprised we made it through that. Our health is a little bit low. Fuck!
Oh my god! It's a Panzer!
I find it really interesting that their tanks are on rails. I find that really, really kind of cool, but also stupid, because they have the ability to make treads, and treads would work just as well on train tracks as they would on soil or anything like that. I like how they wait for the lights to turn on to start shooting. Thank you guys. Very cool. Please stop. You are doing a lot of damage. I do not like. Bye-bye. Fuck. Honestly, I think this is the first time I've gone through this section without just dying randomly during that ambush. Also, this is not a particularly interesting mission, if I'm being honest. So, when I play, because once you beat a mission, you can just skip to the next one on subsequent playthroughs, I tend to do that. This is not a very good, or memorable, or fun mission. But, you know, it is a mission. It sure is. Alright, but now we have gotten through.
Let's hurry, Artyom!
Let us hurry, Artyom. Let's go ahead, grab some ammunition. See if there's anything else around here worth our time. Doesn't really seem like it. I didn't like the sound of that, so let's go ahead and continue on. Man, Artyom can really move when he has, like, more than 5 feet to run. Shame that you don't usually get that in a Metro system. So that seems like the way we're supposed to go, which means, obviously, we turn around and go this way. What goodies do we have? Some ammunition, some TCAD marbles. Boop. Let's just turn on the light for funsies. A safe with a key right next to it, which is very nice. Ammunition, in case we need another gas mask. Man, they're really loading us up on everything. I wonder why. It's not like we used any ammo during that chase. Oh, hold on, let me just go ahead and make sure the light is off before I throw on my goggles again. God, it's so freaking dark in here. Hello! He looks like he's having a great time. Okay. We seem to be good now. Home free. We are no longer in the Nazi tunnels.
After our firefight with the Nazi trolleys,
yeah,
it seemed we would have an easy road ahead. Once again, I was wrong.
Fuck! I hate to hear that. But yeah, I was...
Almost there. Omen should be waiting at the Black Station.
I don't know if I ever told you, but I was very fortunate to know a man by the name of Max Campbellman, who isn't really well known, but was one of, I think, like 4 American negotiators who were basically responsible for de-escalating the Cold War.
Someone must be there.
Take him out, This is the start. Get out of here.
Damn. Yeah, I failed to take out the guy.
Listen up. We'll be approaching a station soon. It should be deserted, but be ready for anything.
Light. Someone must be there.
Take him out.
Did I get him?
This is the start. Get out of here quickly.
No, I didn't. Fuck. What was I saying? Right, Max Campbellman, one of the 4 sort of negotiators for the U.S. that is given credit for de-escalating the Cold War. If you've seen the movie Bridge of Spies, I don't remember if he is directly depicted in it, but he was involved in that whole incident. One of the people that convinced Reagan that now was a good time for us to negotiate. Yeah, he was just a very influential, very humble person, but two of the things I remember him talking about were how Chernobyl was essentially the biggest fuck up that could have happened for the Soviet Union, and that there was no real recovery after that, and he explained how. it was kind of dismantled the Communist Party in Russia at the time. I was very young when I talked to him. He is dead now, unfortunately. And then the other thing that he was concerned about was the rise of anti-Semitism in Europe in the latter years of his life. Which, as we know now, is becoming a huge deal. And anti-Semitism is, of course, not just anti-Jewish belief. It's anti, basically everyone in that area. So, Muslims, the Jewish, basically just Europeans began really just being intolerant, and he saw this and was concerned about it, and in his later years really tried to work on that, but unfortunately he was, I guess, too old and not well enough known, despite his great achievements. From what I understand, a lot of it was sort of removed for his protection. At the time, but, you know, if you ever... There are people that you'll meet in life that are supposedly important, but the ones that are really important are never the ones who seem like it. The Mexican woman I knew was just a nice old man who my dad, who's a physical therapist, worked with. Just kind of an old-timer who had trouble getting around. Very calm, collected, even a little bit funny. But he was not someone who you would look at and say, this man probably saved the world as we know it. But that is absolutely what he did. He died quite a few years ago, unfortunately, but if there's one person in this world who I would actively call, like, a hero, it would be him. And he never really was a soldier, never really... I suppose the other one could be Desmond Doss. He's also pretty heroic. Hold on, let me just check which way I'm supposed to go. Okay, so we're gonna go this way instead. But yeah, it's crazy how time just moves on and we forget these people who shaped the world around us, and we just kind of move on. But that's someone who I will probably never forget. And I realize it got kind of serious there, but I stand by. If you want to research his life, he is very fascinating. I didn't know him well enough to really say anything. After all,
I was on my own.
Or I was a child.
Somehow I had to reach Black Station. Ullman would meet me there and take me to Polis.
Yeah. Probably the greatest person I've ever met. And I think I told you I went to private school with a bunch of so-called important people. My evangelical, whatever, DC school. Yeah, he was like a true humble person. Like, I think I've told you, I know, like, heirs to great companies, or even the children of former presidents. But
You rarely see men in restaurants.
Even though I've met these people who would tell you they're great and important, Max was not someone who would ever
Don't say anything.
claim to be. In fact, my dad didn't even know who he was until much, much later. Because he's like, yeah, he's just kind of this nice old guy at this... Because when he was first starting physical therapy, he went to, like, the elderly, stuff like that, people who needed it, retirement homes and stuff. And that's where he met Max, and he didn't know who this person was, but as he learned more, it just became more and more like, holy fucking shit, this guy, probably every single person in America and Russia owes this man a thank you because of all the work that he did in de-escalating the nuclear
I don't know what the hell you're doing out here,
Cold War.
but an extra gunman's always handy. The passage to the station is closed off until the evacuation is complete. Prepare for battle. Take whatever...
Can you guys shut up? I'm trying to listen.
us now. Our squad is called Children of the Underground.
Okay, Children of the Underground, you have my support.
We have to hold off the enemy for a few minutes more. I won't lie to you. This will be a nasty fight. But think of your loved ones back in the station. Any beast that gets through our line will show them no mercy.
God, the bell ringing and the barking of whatever the hell's out there. Giving me a bit of a headache.
Can you feel it? Stay calm.
Hold on, let's just make it more fun. Let's just get rid of all the lights, why don't we? Oh! That's not from a Nazalis.
Get up! Everyone all right?
Oh no, the Dark Ones are here.
We've got casualties!
Such a nice day today. Not boring.
You're dead, you're dead. Hold on one sec, let me just take out the lights. So I have a reason to throw on, cool night vision. Yeah, I don't need to be a hero or something like that. As cool as it would be to have my name echo through the ages, I would much rather just be remembered by close friends, people I care about, as a good person. This is there's something about Metro that just brings out, like, the real philosophical, humble part of not just myself, but many other people who have read it. Maybe not just played the games, but those who have read it that I've talked to, really has the philosophical undertones through it that is fascinating. And that's one of my... Yeah, I think that's part of why this series is so special. And many people just kind of play the game, and they're like, oh, this is a cool shooter, and they don't really engage with it further than that. But when you really stop and think about the world and how the isolation of the systems, the stations, creates this echo chamber for extremism, these ideas of heaven, hell, why did God let this happen, what do we leave behind? Questions like that just hit hard, and it really makes you want to be more than you are. love that it embraces the darkness of humanity, because similar with Heart of Darkness, another one of my favorite books, I don't like to shy away from what humanity is capable of. I have a very poor opinion of humanity as a whole. I am far from an optimist, but there's just something about worlds like that. The game's bugged. Game's bugged, bro. Yeah, there's just something about it that really makes you want to do better. Is this the Dark One's work? They have made me deaf and also unable to move. I am stuck in the ground. Truly, this is worse than hell. Homo Novus, the new humans, and their ability to instantly turn me into Helen Keller. My God, what fearsome powers. At least I can open the menu, unlike that other time.
Everyone all right? We've got casualties.
Okay, so we're back at this part. This time, let's just use the flashlight and hope that nothing bad happens. Why am I moving so... What? Why am I, like, instantly sprinting? Whee! Whoop, whoop. You ain't got time for these jukes, boy. The jukes stopped. That's so sad. I was schmoovin' if you saw that. Artyom has the zoomies? Yeah. Okay, no, I actually just straight up can't see what's happening, so... I wish it would let me interact with this campfire and put it out, but, alas... I just get to sit here like a Dorcas. With my night vision goggles, while everyone else apparently has, like, flawless ability to echolocate, or whatever the fuck is wrong with them, because they don't have NVGs on. No, they just are built different. But Artyom has that mole eyesight. Oh my god! Are we the mole men? Eris, I think I just discovered something about... You say worm cult, I say mole men. We are not the same. Ah shit, it's still alive. These guys are annoying. I forget what they're called, but the little bat guys. Pow pow! I have several shots with your names on them. That was for Steve. Sorry, it seems you'll have to share, because I apparently didn't account for the fact that it might take more than one shot to kill. So, die Ted, I mean Steven. Or Greg. He took his night vision goggles off and then collapsed. Oh, bro had that theater kid fall down. God damn. Bro was ready for it this time. Alright, so let's see what you said. Debating what humanity is truly like has never really gotten me any answer. That is... Yeah, I feel that very much. It's more important to me that I make empathic choices and stay true to my own compassionate nature. I think that is one of the better answers I've heard. I think that humanity is really what you make it to be. It changes person to person because that's the nature of humanity. We were blessed and cursed with brains that have the ability to self-identify and form decisions on our own. And with that comes choices and everything. Ones that harm others or protect, and everyone faces these challenges differently. But I think the ability to navigate the world with others in a way that benefits, let's say, the vast majority of people and those who are directly around you is along my line of thinking as well. Hello, Calico. Very nice of you to join. The world has not been able to beat that out of you, and you wear it with pride. I'm glad. We're just talking about how Metro makes me existential as hell.
Too many of the mutants broke through. Polis must be warned. But my fighting
Glory
days
to
are over,
mankind.
as you can
Yes.
see. I have a critical mission for you.
Become as gods, become as gods, become as
Contact
gods.
Polis. Broadcast the emergency
Become as
message I have
gods!
prepared.
Become as gods!
Good luck, brother.
Oh no, the dogs have been alerted by my aggressive humping. And are now barking. 1 sec. Shout out to Calico, who has finally come out of the closet as a human after all these years. Had to literally pick up my dog, go outside with him. I couldn't let go because he will run. Really? And like hold him out like Simba and kind of spin around going, "There is nothing here." And he still thinks that I somehow fooled him. Woof. Hopefully it quiets down. If not, fuck. He's gotten heavy. Humbin. Yeah, shows me for doing a Nier Automata joke. I should never mention it again. This is the last time Nier will be mentioned on this channel. Savor it while it's here. Yeah, but it seems... The rats are okay. Honestly, that's the best part of this. Good news, the rats aren't fucked up. Oh right, that's not actually the end of the mission. We get to walk forward. So Eris, I mentioned before that this game hates the player. And wants you to feel like you can die at any turn. And this mission really wants you to know that. Let me see if I can find one real quick. Here we are. I love how he takes off the goggles. So you can see by stepping into a hole, you die. Likewise, swimming, you die. Get too close to a librarian, you die. This game does not like you. It's great. I love it. Remember to hit that like and ring the smell. I'm sneaking around because the little tiny... have I considered getting good? Never once in my life. I may have beat Elden Ring and Radon, fucking Discord Kitten Radon before they nerfed him, but getting good is really just a thing I don't do. I did it once, never again. Maybe I should do Elden Ring one day and focus on it for fucking 3 years like Dave did. That would be so great. Ugh. Sad face. Yeah, Hollow Week is coming up. I haven't heard him say anything about that. We have to be careful because these holes are literally everywhere in this mission. Oh, hey! He's cosplaying as me online. Oh shit, they're playing my jam. That didn't kill you? You fuck. This was released to Patreon. Oh, right, I'm no longer subscribed to Patreon because I don't have a part-time job at the moment because I fully committed to being a student. Something else about my life. I don't really talk about too much outside of like in-person chats. I am, of course, a college student, meaning that my priorities are all over the place, and my stress through the roof. Because our current society not a fan of anyone, really, but especially poor people who want to have an education. Zoom. Ooh. Boop. Oh, I can't get the box to fly again. That's a shame. If I wait here, yep, they will spawn through the stairs to get me. I did in fact remember that correctly. Stop glitching, you rascal. Goddamn rapscallions. Can't loot that. I hear another one coming up. Didn't get him. Oh. I heard his little paws. Loud little bastards, aren't they? Another one? Come out, come out. I have a, I don't even know what gauge this is. Ro, would you say this is probably like a 4 gauge? I feel like it's probably a 4 gauge. I think it's 12. My professional opinion, it is pew pew gauge. Didn't even spell gauge correctly. SMH. Fake fan. Fake pew pew fan. The shotgun machine gun uses the same shot. That is true. There's no real recognizable shotguns in this game. It's modified from a 12.7. Okay, so at least we have some kind of standard for that. Has Jonathan Ferguson spoken about it? I feel like he has, and I'm just forgetting. But it's all kind of vague with the homemade bullshit that they have in this game. Low on shotgun shells, but thankfully I still have a bunch of Kalash ammo, 7.62. Shells are compatible with 12.7mm or 50. God damn it. Just once I would like to not get my ass bitten by mole rats. Yeah, they'd have to be 12 gauge. Sometimes the physics makes me giggle. Anything in here? What does that say? Evolution of the species, Charles Darwin. I feel like that's a bit poignant. God, why are you so cheeked up? You're not even bipedal. Why you like that, bro? You go down and you see your brother double cheeked up on a Tuesday. Hey, we have this now. Energy is stored in the booty. That explains it. You may be wondering what the hell happened until you find the revolver with... because I'm full on revolver ammo, it only gave me 2, but 5 shots. So he, in fact, just saw the station was lost and shot himself, which I don't blame him, if I'm being honest. I would rather not become mole rat food stuck in a hole. I'd rather go out on my own terms. So our cheeks were instrumental to the evolution of humans. You say that, but I'd argue that it wasn't the, fucking... Christ, what was I about to say? Bloody hell, I've gotten distracted by the booty. I would say rather than energy, it's a sign of intelligence. The fatter the ass, the more intelligent the species. Because I'm just saying that, you know, monkeys, big ass. Remember that one part where two Russians play Russian roulette and you can sneak around into the gun? The guy is absolutely... is that... I don't think that's this game. I think, is that Last Light, or is that, Exodus? I remember what you're talking about, I just can't remember which one it's from. Oh hey, a free, hell... whatever. Yeah, the gun was empty and they were fucking around. I know what you're referring to, but... it's Last Light? Yeah. This is my fucking jam, dude. I love this, like, fake shortcut that doesn't go anywhere. So now it's bright enough that we can actually somewhat see. Unfortunately, it's also smoky enough that we start choking. And if you haven't heard it yet, you can actually hear screaming in the background. And there are no living people here at this point. So... just straight up fucking ghosts. Not that we have any precedent for that, right? Also, this AK fires way too fast for an AK. Not that I'm complaining. Also, the suppressor sounds yada yada, not realistic, who cares? It's fun. It's a video game. Shut the fuck up. Jonathan Ferguson. What did I just say? I told you to fuck off. That's about right. Oh. I remember the AK more for its, like, chugging sound. Oh, it's a 74. That makes so much more sense. Tough little guy, wasn't he? Yeah, 5.45. 5. You are so right, because they specifically say the bastard gun uses 5.45 and this uses the same ammo. Yeah. No, you're 100% right. Yeah, and the mill grade ammo is 5.45. Yeah, this game does actually cover a lot of bases. I keep forgetting that. Despite that it doesn't compare to the books, it's still pretty damn good at, like, details and stuff. Or at least better than it had to be. Come on. It's well thought out. Yeah. God, how many of these little bastards are there? That's it. I'm on the table. It's like when you see a mouse. They can't get me up here. Maybe. Except they absolutely can. Anyways, we gotta go through the fire and the flames to carry on. Let's see what we got in here. We got some more ammo. The only thing that you disagree is that not a single person found a crate of perfectly preserved Mosin Nagants. Did it just trigger the tripwire in front of me? I hate it. They still issue surplus Mosins, yeah. Also that there isn't a single Tokarev or Makarov, and they're all using 44 revolvers. But I think that's more that, like, they just didn't want to program in more guns. Thankfully, in Last Light, they add some more options, but even then, it's not a real gun. It's another kind of homemade one. Here it is. Here's my jam. Yeah, macros are very reliable. This dude went out like a champ. He had his jams going, a cigarette in his mouth, and a pile of ammo at his feet. The man was ready to take on the world. The day that I die, I hope they say that I was a man who really cared and never compromised. I live out my days until the very end. I hope they find me in my home, guitar in my hands. TT-33 is shockingly spicy for the time. It's basically the Soviet 7.63 Mauser. Yeah, it's great. Y'all hear that baby? I got an extra round in the chamber just for it. This dude also went out like a champ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's pretty damn impressive, seeing as we have seen these things mutilate 7, 8. We have seen these things decimate soldiers, like well-trained soldiers, just one-on-one. OG Makarovs and Tokarevs are nice ergonomics because they're single stack. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not a huge fan of handguns that have like a lot of weight on the wrist, like the Tokarev. The ones where like the slide and receiver extend backwards far enough. I'm fine if it goes back a little bit, but the more fat that part is, like a Luger or something, I just find it kind of uncomfortable. Yeah, the PO8 is a great example of kind of what I don't like. Can this child shut the fuck up? I'm trying to talk about guns.
Uncle, come on, get up. We'll get eaten. Please, wake up. Why are you sleeping? Let's go to Mom.
Oh, hello, child.
Go away. Leave me alone.
Oh, my bad.
Mom told me not to talk to strangers. Please, Uncle. Are you hurt? Say something. He won't wake up.
6.
I think he's dead. He's dead,
Oh, there's
isn't
another
he?
dude there, so maybe less.
You'll
but...
take me? I don't know you, but if I don't, I guess I'll get eaten by the monsters.
Once again, Artyom improves his
You have a
connection to
gun?
the Dark Ones
Okay,
by
maybe I'll come
psychically
with you then.
informing this
You can
child
shoot
of
the
his
monsters,
plans.
right?
Never had a problem with the Tokarev, even when I was young and weak little FBI-iris.
Okay. My name is
You
Zeta.
say that
You
like
shoot,
I don't
and I'll watch your back.
love revolvers.
I hate to leave Uncle here. I was visiting Uncle.
Oh god, I
He
forgot
was
the worst
taking me
part
home
about
when the
this
monsters came. They
child.
jumped at me.
Justice for
He
10
started
millimeter.
shooting, but then a Digno Salas
Yeah.
hit him in the neck. But Uncle is really strong. He killed it with a knife. You don't look as strong as Uncle.
I'm not,
I'll have
kid.
to help you, or we'll both get eaten.
Yeah, thanks, kid. So something really annoying that happens when this child climbs on your back is you get vision drift, where I stop moving the stick and the camera keeps going a little bit. Revolver ergo, yeah, it's so much better than a semi-auto. I love the feel of revolvers. You look like a little bitch, pretty much. This child is based as fuck, and he's gonna grow up to be very Russian indeed. And my dog is crying again because there isn't anything outside, and now he wants there to be. Yes, I hear you. Some people call these demons. I call them bitches. In the words of our Uncle Bourbon, who wasn't really our uncle, but God, sometimes the angles that they move at fuck me up. God, there's so many holes in the ground, and knowing that each one is death. Stress. Most comfortable autoloader you've shot has been 1911 Tokarev, and you held a Makarov once, but don't like the cartridge because I hate that it's different than the average 9mm. I also really like, I don't know if you shot one, but a Browning High Power, and also what's it called? Mauser C96, or the Chinese knockoff, the broom handle, whatever you want to call it. The ergonomics for that, I love it.
Ammo in that locker.
Damn, even in an apocalypse situation, these people have better gun control than Americans.
That one.
Thanks, kid. You think you'd make a really great gourd? I believe you. Beretta 92 was weird, but I was younger with smaller hands. Yeah, that's the other thing. I just can't.
It's in a safe place till I'm old enough to shoot. But you can borrow it when your gun wears out.
Well, that's very nice, kid. I don't feel comfortable actually owning any firearms currently because of how I am right now, like mentally. I am not responsible enough to... Oh, not a squash, but Sasquatch. Okay, that is very different. Sam Squanches are quite different. I fuck with double stacks more now that you're so sold on a specific feeling. Yeah, Glock 17, more than enough.
Hey, there's one crawling from the back.
Oh, that's okay. You're my meat shield in case that happens, child. Surprise, motherfucker. We hear more shooting, so we can assume there are more survivors.
Hey, look out! There's a hole!
I see it.
People should not throw grenades in here. Mom said the ceiling is weak and could come crashing down. There!
Fuck!
Hey, there's one crawling from the back! There's one more!
Yeah. Ah no! Cheeky breaky of donkey! Until you're on top. Tack. You bind. I'll probably take this off now. God, they're fast. Anyways, child, we will now go into toxic water. I sure hope you are not susceptible to radiation. Indy is... hold on, let's see. Sorry for pausing the video, I know that it's like a fucking flashbang. It's comfortable to know that I have friends who dislike guns and still have told me that they would feel comfortable if I had one. Indy, though, is very much no guns except inheritance. Yeah, that's fair. I just know that as a person, I am not mentally well enough to treat guns with the respect and fear that they deserve.
Hey, what's that?
I say
like a wire.
fear, but I don't know if that's quite the term.
Yeah.
The respect is definitely, you should never treat a gun like a toy, yada yada. But I'm big on like gun safety. Not I don't know how to word it, but
are you really leaving the station? Cool. I've never been to the tunnels before.
I am fine with people
Mom
having
says
guns.
there's a
I just
scary
want
place
them
where
to
the kids go missing. Mom says it. Wow.
have
that
a
up
respect for
Wait,
the power
Uncle
that a
showed
gun
me a
is.
picture once. The sky. That's the sky, isn't it? It's like a painted ceiling. I'll be famous. I saw the sky.
Joke's on you, kid. As soon as I get to the top of this, I'm dropping you. That's right, kid. We're going to the sky. And then we're going back down very, very fast.
Do you think we can climb all the way to the sky?
Here, I'll toss ya. Try. Not a lot of toys or sporting equipment that have immediately fatal accidents. Yeah, but aside from the... no, actually just straight up because of the anxiety and depression.
I don't really want to go this high. Don't drop me.
My god, what a coward this child is. He would make a terrible Mormon. Not nearly suicidal enough. I don't know why Mormon is the first thought that I went to. I think it's because I was talking about my school earlier and all of the goddamn Mormons there. So...
Thanks, man. Do you have any idea how much that boy means? His father is really important to all of us. And if his son died,
Mom.
well,
But this man took me on his shoulders.
Without him,
I
don't
helped him
belong.
shoot the monsters.
Thank you.
Mom, I saw the sky.
You're barely even a real Mormon. Mormons aren't real, dog. What are you talking about?
God.
Mom,
Poor
I saw the
Serosian.
sky.
Thank you for saving my son.
I love your
I can
hat.
never repay
I want the
you.
Ushanka.
But take these cartridges. At least it's something.
Nah, fam. That's one of the things that I always do. I told you before that the morality system I don't particularly care about, but that one just feels kind of like you just went through a disaster, you need
to go
that.
to the surface. Be careful. New creatures have appeared there. Nazis. They've built an
Subhuman.
outpost in the destroyed building just outside. At the square, you will find an underground crossing leading to Block Station. I will mark it on your map. The boys will let you outside.
I heard another settlement needs your help. We got more Mons, but what about more Womons? It's a little forced. Oh, hold on. Some dude's playing a guitar somewhere. There it is. This is one of those games that the soundtrack really does. Just, you can stop and just listen to it. And it just cuts through the chaos of everything happening, all the noise and stuff. And it's really just beautiful. Why am I talking to you? You offer nothing of value. Let's see, what else can I add? There we go. This is what makes the Kalash the best weapon in the game. Or at least the deluxe, whatever, remake of the game. When your dad passes, you'll finally receive your Mormon tribal weapon. You'll get your 1911. John Moses Browning would be proud of you. But as I said earlier, this game is quite different from the original release, not only adding Spartan mode, which turns it more into a shooter than a survival horror game, but also in that now with the basic AK, you can attach both. You can attach a suppressor to it, and also the larger magazine, which the later AK, it does a bit more damage, if I recall correctly, doesn't have. So it basically serves everything that you need it to do. Let's see, what do we not need? We don't need pistol ammo. And we also don't need marbles. The Kalash 2012, yeah, the P90 looking one. Yeah, P90S AK. Very cool concept. However, altogether, pretty freaking useless in this game. It's not really an upgrade in any way. Actually, let's see if he has any other guns in stock. We got the VSV, which, similar to the AK 2012, is practically useless because what was special about it is that it's subsonic and you could put a suppressor on it. But now that you can put a suppressor on the AK or on the Kalash, no real purpose in picking it up because it doesn't shoot as far or do as much damage. So really, the basic Kalash is the end-all be-all of weapons in Metro 2033, the video game. There are some other weapons that are pretty damn good, but this will carry you through the game. There is one more weapon I am excited to get. We will get it in the third act, my favorite part of the game.
I went up again, to the gloomy charm of post-apocalyptic Moscow. I was warned in Hull Station about a new squad of Nazi Rangers on the surface. But I meant to fulfill the last wish of the dead commander and send his message to Polis.
Everything's since been relatively lateral. Yeah, I like it when they put shotgun shells in it and made it go chug 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 chug. I liked that. That was a pretty good idea, if I'm being honest. I am a big fan of the Sega. It's a relatively, low maintenance, very useful shotgun. Very reliable as well. That's one thing that a lot of people don't give the AK a lot of credit that it deserves for being extremely simplistic. With firearms and stuff, the fucking song. Sega gets feeding issues, but that's because box magazine. Yeah, but that's not really... yeah, tube shotties are great. Big fan of Winchesters and whatnot, but I'm just saying, Sega, not bad. And feeding issues are more because you let the rounds sit in the magazine. What you really should be doing is letting the rounds be their own fucking shape before loading the magazine, and then just keeping them in there. Yeah, the only issues with the Sega are not Sega exclusive. That's a good way of saying it. It's a pretty damn reliable weapon. Can go through mud and blood and whatnot, and still go chug, chug, chug. So... it's a deal breaker for you? That's fair. Who the fuck is shooting at me? Damn, I need to use the Helsing more. I do not remember it being strong enough to one-shot from that distance. This thing's pretty fucking great. God damn. Not this way. You can literally just toss up the top cover and run it with a portable spring. Yeah. That's the strong point of the AK family. Yeah. The less moving parts a weapon has, the more reliable it is. Just, that's true with every single piece of machinery. The less fine details there are in how it works, the less can break or go wrong. I can't take off my mask or goggles or replace my filter. We're just gonna see how this goes. Oh, I can't use a med kit either. This game has been glitching a lot these past few days. I also can't loot them. So the question is... I think I'm just going to have to load last checkpoint, because there are things I want to do in this mission that require me to be able to interact with stuff that, you know, not being able to interact with stuff would kind of put a damper on. It's a little bit brighter out here than it was down there, so I can actually somewhat see. Rip that fucking guy. Reminds me of the beginning of Skyrim, when you get to watch random guard just get picked up off the tower and then dropped and just immediately go into ragdoll starfish and just immediately breaks immersion every fucking time and makes me laugh my ass off. I love that shit, man. Back inside, back to attempting stealth, and probably failing. Got a guy in there, watch for tripwires. Then with the VSS, which is made similarly but has no part compatibility, has a 6-lug rotation bolt, which locks up tighter and has better accuracy than the AK. Yes, in real life. In the game, unfortunately, it's about the same, but with less range. Also having an unrecognizable wrapper. What do you mean by that? Hey, bro. Enjoying the view? It's to die for. Someone just came home, so if the dogs start barking again, I'm sorry. I can't control them because they are living things with their own.
Soon we'll have to sit in the dark.
Choices and whatnot. Sorry, I tend to go quiet when I'm doing stealth, despite the fact that enemies can't actually hear me. I tend to be quiet anyway. Kind of like how some people tilt their head in video games to try and see better. Yeah, the VSS is an internally suppressed marksman rifle, or integrally. The load's subsonic. You hear something, but what you hear is not a rifle. Yeah. Very, very good stealth weapon.
So let's get up to the roof. What do you say? To hell is a fucking transmitter. I ain't going up there after what happened to the sergeant. Don't you think Hauptmann would shoot you for disobeying orders? He's a stickler for the rules. You think that Wing Whedon cares that her officer needs a piece of junk?
So, if you recall, the Children of the Underground
find out what those pigs plotting.
Asked us to utilize a transmitter, and these guys are talking about one up on the roof. So we will be using that.
During the execution of Thor, this job sucks.
The unfortunate truth about being stealthy in video games is that it takes twice as long to do things.
You just have to put me as if this is any good.
Also good for ambush against light armored like trucks because it's capable of fire accurate automatic fire. Of course. You don't think we should be storing the children underground? You don't understand. That's always what we've done. The best way to preserve food has always been with a cellar. What we would do is we would get it out of the sun, out of the heat. We would dig down into the earth, put things in jars to preserve it, and that was how we made food last longer. So naturally, that's what you do with children to make them last longer. So we're extending children's shelf life. Really, they should be thanking us. And yes, that is what I told the police when they asked why I had several children in my basement. Thankfully, they were very understanding and were like, okay, no, that makes sense. So now they're also storing children in their basement. So I've really helped Big Ventoria's simp, gave Palma quiet in... Yeah, I gave her that... I gave her the VSV originally, but once I got a better rifle, higher damage one, I don't really need her to shoot fast, or the character to shoot fast. I just need them to kind of be a support. So I can get that with a bolt-action rifle as well, so I'm not too concerned. It's tunnels, it's a Jewish thing. Yeah, you get it.
Shit. Is the second ship coming or what? Shoot to the bone. Filter's almost done for two. My watch shows us at least 10 more minutes. I wish it were sooner. This place gives me the shivers.
It seems like...
Oh, this gun is so good. I can't believe I haven't rocked the Helsing before. So much faster than trying to wait for enemies to get to a point where I can knife them. Fuck you, dude. That was just... I'm debating if I want to load last checkpoint. That was so fucking embarrassing that I missed every single one of those. Feels bad, man. Feels really goddamn bad. Can I grab them off the walls? No, they're just gone now. Shit. Just when I was being a pro gamer and being good at the game, I go and do that. Never underestimate my ability to flip-flop between being good and terrible at any given moment. So we can jump down here. That doesn't really behoove us of anything, I don't think. You always give Arphasis whatever you think is cutest. Sometimes it's Press Sniper, sometimes she's a Kiara with pink rotary grenade launchers. Yeah, that's fair. You know, sometimes a girl boss gotta... Okay, so I don't really want to deal with you right now. So we're going to see if we can find another way around without alerting him. That would not be it. So we have to go up, unfortunately. Hey dude, what's poppin'? Fuck, no, we do have to cross over. So let's see if we can be stealthy enough to avoid aggroing this Suka. This goddamn gargoyle, demon, bitch, whatever nickname you want to give him. And as I told Eris before, we might just get to see it in this mission. These things are the most annoying enemy to exist. They will completely ruin everything. Please go back to eating. Okay. Cool, cool. Then, nice demon. We are all very, very get along. We do not want to kill each other. We simply want to get by and not have to deal with problem. Let's all be very, very friendly and just carry on. Let's just keep going. We will have to say hello once more in a moment. But for now, we want to be very, very quiet so that we can use this transmitter without having issue. The second part of this mission will have us facing a lot more of these bastards. I can't fucking believe that worked. I can't fucking believe I did it. But don't worry, before this mission is over, I will probably show you what it's like having to deal with a demon. Might fuck around and switch to a shotgun. Should we fuck around and find out? Should we piss off a demon? I can't believe we fucking got his ass. Oh my god. I am the fucking best. No one ever doubt me again. Oh, that feels so good. And Eris doesn't even know why that feels good. You have a story for VC later, had a coworker crash out in a very funny way. Him trying and failing to break something before leaving. That does sound funny. Oh no. Guys, it happened again. I can't interact with objects. As much as I'd love to get through this mission without having to deal with the demons on the bridge, fucking what? Bro read my inputs. What the hell was that? He fucking input read me. You piece of shit. The silliest dodge. Yeah, fuck that. I guess we're just gonna carry on with our lives. Not that we really have much of a choice now. Get predicted, yeah. The game is like, you killed him once. I'm so proud of you. Now check this shit. And then he starts wave dashing. I feel, you know what, that's fair. This game does hate the player a lot. And I think it's only fair that they taught the demons how to input read. Do they know? How would they know?
Oh, hey, guys! Anyone? The commies are near!
You killed him once, you will come to know your mistake. What does he mean he killed my friends?
Now, Comey, you're done for!
I'm done for? Come and get me. Yeah, I know you're getting closer. Come on. Walk through the door.
Man down!
Come on. Don't be afraid. We all are very, very friendly and want what is best for everyone. Darkness is our friend. We want to stay in it as much as possible. Unfortunately, we can't put out that fire for some reason. Go ahead and take your ammo. I have more need of it than you do now. I like to try and play games as tactical as possible. Sometimes it works out and I feel like a badass. And other times I feel like I'm walking around in clown shoes and deserve to be shot for no reason. for just existing. Boop. Hello? Room service. Got that. Some kind of transmission thing that... Are you gonna burn? Meant to play games as tactical as possible. Bro, we've played Helldivers together. Yeah, you know what? You fucking got me there. You're very excited for Rose Story. After this mission, I'm fine with calling it, and then we can go talk to Ro. Although, I could also keep going because, you know, I love this game. And the story, and the world. And, unfortunately, I am kind of running on fumes currently. My allergies are... you can kind of hear me sniffling and my voice is a little sore. Part of that is from talking a lot, and part of it is because we mowed the grass and my allergies are bad today. So, life. Yeah, that's my story. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Alright, you ready to experience hell? This is what hell is like. Bright lights, 3 demons. Dudes on the bridge. There are little holes that you can hide in for temporary safety, but as you can see, the enemies know about them. Why is hell so great? Here, let me take these off, and now hell is super fucking dark, and I can't see shit. I am more or less just baiting the demons now. Oh, I died. Hell is green so that I can see hell. Hell's so red. Crazy, right? I would hate to run pneumatic weapons in this weather. That cold can't be good for the pressure. Yeah. God, I can't see fucking shit. So I'm not gonna hide in the tunnels. Instead, I say as I am standing in the tunnel, instead I am going to try and run around and make myself a target for the demons so I can show off why they fucking suck. How did he not grab me there? There we go. Please? Please put me down. I live here now. This is my home now. I can't move. So I have to load checkpoint. That's basically a death in its own right. we go. We got rid of the light, so now we can actually see what the fuck is happening. To make things more fun, I'm going to switch to better ammunition. I will still be trying to cross the bridge so you can see why demons fucking suck. But now I'll be slightly better equipped. Here we go. Oh, no, he just decided to fucking kill me, I guess. I'm trying to show off their ability to just chain picking you up, dropping you, and then before you can do anything, they pick you up again. But despite all of the different glitches I have gotten in this playthrough, that is one that has yet to be shown off. More demon. Anybody want a piece of me? Essentially, I'm just going to make a lot of noise. Oh, my gas mask broke. I'm dead. That's something else you have to watch out for. Getting shot, in fact, does break your gas mask. Try this one more time to show off why the demons fucking suck. After that, I am going to run through here as best I can without dying. Up. Are we flying? Or something. Up. We got grabbed again. We're through the floor. We're dead. Awesome. So everything about the demons breaks the game. They can drop you out of bounds. They can chain, pick you up and drop you so that you can't move. And sometimes they just instantly kill you for funsies. Yeah, they're great. I love them. Easily the scariest enemy in the game, and not even because they're scary. How the hell do you know I'm here? Like, actually. Government should provide Roe with roast chicken. I mean, I'm not opposed. But who the fuck is shooting me? And from where? Where are you? Let's go! Stealth is not an option. lock and load, pull out the good ammo. And just start taking them down as fast as possible. I don't want to deal with these guys, really, as I'm crossing this bridge. So let's just take them out as we go. Keep moving. And I don't want to deal with you. Not over there. That's a bad place to be. Is it over here? No. Fuck, which way do I go? Oh god, oh Jesus, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. It's this way, it's this way. We did it, lads.
It was clear that Black Station was occupied by fascists.
Such a
but Owen had said he'd wait for me there. I had to risk it.
For several reasons. Namely that it doesn't work. You love to eat bird. Yeah, it's a good, lean... I say lean, but,
Who is it?
Fucking...
Surrender and you won't get hurt. I swear!
Artyom is not exactly the subtlest survivor.
What took you so long? Where's Pavel? Did he... Alright, later. The situation got worse. Nazis literally flooded the station.
So here's where you would get night vision goggles if you hadn't picked them up by this point. Here you get the VSV, or the VSS. You nap for 3 hours? How the fuck are you still that ugly with that much beauty sleep? I'm sorry, that was mean. Thank you for joining us, Figgy. I love my friends.
I don't know. I haven't seen them for weeks.
You're always ugly. You have a story for VC later. I was going to just go ahead and end the stream there, but now that Figgy's here, I'm debating, should I end here or should I do one more mission?
Maybe get their families and go to Gandhi.
I will leave it to vote.
You know what happened to those who tried. Bastards.
Hi, Florg. Yeah, Fluoride, how's your day going? Follow your art. You have no idea what this game is besides Apocalypse. You haven't watched the VODs? I can't believe you, bro. Oh, I'm sorry to hear your foot still hurts. So there's quite a bit of history and stuff to cover, but essentially, nuclear end of the world. It's America, but please get your foot... I vote in favor of the women. What is... I'm trying to think. I don't think there's really any women in this game. Whichever one benefits women. I fully endorse women's wrongs, but I don't know what to vote for in that instance. So I'm just gonna keep going for a little bit. Hello. You might have a spur, Figgy. There we go. Let's just turn the light off. No one will know. Okay. I thought he was, like, vibrating.
I can't take this much longer. Come on, who's gonna fight for Russian purity in the whole metro? I'm serious. So slack off a little. Kill and pillage only on the holy.
Really? Okay. You know what, that's on me.
Let's get the ball rolling.
Why would I think that would work? Oh right, I don't have my mask on. Which means I am free.
Hey, yo. Come out so we can look.
Run and gun to my heart's content. Let's see what's over this way instead. Coworkers are begging you to go to Fancy Foot Place for a new, for new shoes. New shoes or new feet? I vote yes.
How's the generator working?
Okay, as long as no one touches it. Damn shaky piece of junk.
Put a guard down.
Toha, Kozoi, come here. Watch the generator. And if I catch you playing card...
Alarm! They're here!
Can I do that? My bad, guys. That was not very cash money of me. So it's very possible indie work and you'll be for VC later. Alright, that's fair. What gun had 6 barrels? The Helsing. It is a 6-barrel, basically spear gun. And it's very good when I don't suck ass at using it. The thing about me, Piggy, is I'm actually very good at this game, and I've beaten it several times on the hardest difficulty. But whenever someone is watching and I have to talk and think about things, all skill and ability goes out the window. Whereas you actively get better while streaming, I actively get worse. So together, we are the perfect idiot. Which is why we should play Dying Light together. Welcome to Livestream Hell, yeah. You don't know if you get better. As someone who's gone through your Helldivers footage, yes, you do in fact get better when you're streaming. You're down for Dying Light. Yeah, it's crazy. I know you better than you know yourself. Can't do that. Can't go over it. Can't go around it. Oh my, is this that, generator people were talking about? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, not tonight. I know we have Monster of the Week tomorrow, but, to put it bluntly, I might go on, like, a short hiatus for, like, another 2 weeks. Because I just haven't really been... I've shoved feta and potato into your mouth at high speed. Is that another trick you learned from your mom when she garbled my nuts? Just kidding, she's a very nice lady, I think. And I don't actually know her. She could be a total bitch for all I know, honestly. So I'll just leave that up to your discretion. Your mom's cool. I should call her. I should call her. Thank you for reminding me. She likes frogs? That's crazy. And crafts. Frogs and crafts. That was my favorite class. Another Hellsing. Crazy that we're just, like, finding this shit, around. Yeah, so this is the Hellsing. I don't really use it in most playthroughs I've done of this game, but, right, with underwater basket weaving. Yeah, underwater frog weaving. God, I forget what it was. My, uncle, who somehow just keeps failing upwards. I remember one story I have of his was on his resume for, like, his first job. I remember he put underwater welder on it, which, if you don't know, is insanely impressive. There's someone there. And also a job that would make you bank. So there would be no real reason to take, like, a normal 9 to 5 if you made the amount of money you do as an underwater welder. So that's one of the funny stories from my uncle. Another funny one is he rented a really expensive mountain bike to go, like, on trails and stuff. And within... Did it work? Not really, no. I don't know the full details about the lying on being an underwater welder. All I can really tell you is he was not an underwater welder. But the mountain biking story, he rented a really high-end bike, and God, literally like 5 minutes, walked out the door, was trying to do some cool stunt, because he's crazy, and immediately crashed, like, bike is broken in half, knocks himself unconscious, bleeding from the head, wakes up 20 minutes later with the bike and goes, I'm not paying for this. So he picks up the smashed pieces, goes right back in the store, slams it on the table, and I quote, "If this is the quality of your product, then I'm not interested." And somehow, he did not have to pay for the insanely expensive bike he broke. Which, frankly, is crazy in and of itself. Yeah, he's a nut job who keeps failing upwards. Yeah, also rented a snowmobile up in Stowe, Vermont, when me and my family were visiting when I was really young. And while I was riding with him, he managed to flip the snowmobile, send me flying into a snowbank. I was okay. But then it's like, alright, Doc, you no longer ride with your uncle. So instead, your brother can ride with him. Proceeds to then run into a telephone pole with said snowmobile, my brother hit his leg on said telephone pole and had to go to the hospital. Yeah, that's exactly right. His stories are crazy, but knowing him is, let's just say, it's not great to be part of those stories. Yeah, so this one also involves my mom and her inability to believe anything that comes out of our mouths, because she called us and she's like, okay, where are you guys? No, she didn't call us. My dad called her and was like, hey, we're in the hospital, everything's okay. And my mom just goes, yeah, right, click. Hangs up, doesn't care. Gets the doctor on the phone going, yes, they are in the hospital. Whenever you're able, please come down. And she's going, yeah, okay, nice, funny joke. Yeah, and we had to take a picture of him in a hospital bed with, like, the cast on his leg, before she was like, oh my god! And came running. Which, to her credit, she did come running. Then my uncle decided to blame my brother because apparently his tiny child hands hit the accelerator on the snowmobile. Yeah. Anyways, any guesses what my uncle does for his job? Someone like this, who... The child hands, of course, yeah. Notoriously good at turning the handle on snowmobiles and motorcycles. A neurosurgeon? You know what? That's a really fucking good guess, but no. He drives oil tankers. The giant, massive boats, like the one that got stuck in the Suez Canal. That wasn't him, but I was, for about 5 minutes, convinced it probably was. And he makes a lot of money doing that. He's the captain, and he gets to travel the world and make absolute bank. And then he spends it on things like a mobile, like, trailer home that he was like, yeah, this is a good investment, and then never used it, and was like, maybe that was a bad investment. He is such an interesting person. But he... Oh, hold on, we gotta listen to this.
Soviet pantheon will take shelter if the forces of evil prevail. The legends say Metro 2 lies hidden beneath this one. Ours is the Metro for the sheep, and the Metro 2 is for the shepherds and their dogs. Once upon a time, the shepherds ruled the herd for them. But later, their strength weakened, and their sheep were dispersed in many directions. A single gate joined these two worlds at a place which now splits the map with a red scar. But something happened, and the gate to Metro 2 was shut down forever. Those living here forgot about Metro 2, and it became a thing of myth. But though we are no longer aware of Metro 2, it does exist. It is all around us. Its tunnels entwined with our own. Its stations behind the walls of our stations. The two metros are inseparable. And those who believe that the shepherds could not abandon their herd say that they watch over us still, directing our every step, but do not show themselves to us. And that is what faith in the invisible watchers is. But why they do not wish people to know about it? First of all, sheep are safe, for they turned down their shepherds in the time of weakness. Ever since Metro 2 was separated from our world, the shepherds have evolved in a different way. They are no longer human, creatures of a higher order, whose logic is not understandable for us. to change everything. Even to return the lost beautiful world to us. But because we rebelled against them, they do not take part in our destiny anymore. However, they exist everywhere and are all-knowing and all-seeing. Only after we repent our sins will they reveal themselves and offer their help. And salvation will come. That's what is said by the people who believe in the Invisible Watchers. Interesting legend.
I love hearing Yuri Lowenthal monologue to Yuri Lowenthal. That just adds a level to the, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Who's that? Cover me, I'm out!
Fuck, out of ammo. Many a Game Boy. Hold on, let's real quick just take these dudes out, then I'll read your comments that I was, I don't want to say ignoring, but I wasn't reading because I wanted to let dude monologue, because it's batshit insane, and fun. Okay, now that those guys are dead, let's see. Fun fact about people like that, referring to my uncle, they statistically do not have higher skills, but much higher confidence than the average Joe. I agree. He sure is something. And if he's not confident, then I don't know what he is. It's a shame that I got all of the anxiety and autism in the family, while he got the I don't give a fuck about the laws of physics. The real world does not concern me. You fucking peasants are beneath me. Giga Chad energy. I got the constantly sad and slightly lonely energy. Which, you know, was quite possibly the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals, or whatever the saying is. Let's see. Haven't heard a good tinfoil monologue in a hot minute? Yeah, it'll be important later in the game. I'm not even fucking joking. You wish you had confidence, Captain. I feel that. I find that things are a lot better when you just don't care about consequences of your actions, and you just live in the moment. And say, whoever I am tomorrow, fuck that person. I find that life becomes more enjoyable until that next day comes, at least. So, free, therapists don't want you to know this, but this one simple life hack gives you 24 hours of having no accountability, or not having any issues. Yeah, fucking brilliant, am I right? Toilet? Hold on, there's stuff here. Let's grab that. But yeah, the Invisible Watchers straight up come up again. It's great. I love it. So many spider webs. Begone from here, spider. Like the lore is full on conspiracy monologue. Lighter bullet! Yeah, it's pretty cool. I do like his lighter. And recognizing this gun here, you can see where we actually entered this level. This is where Ullman, best character in the game by the way, stabbed a dude in the back and saved us. Usually you just forget to be nervous. I wish I had that ability. No, I have the constant fear and loathing. And God knows I can't afford Las Vegas. It must be nice to be you guys. Sometimes you're about to be picking up and choosing times to turn off the anxiety. Yeah, that's great. You have no control. Wow, that sounds awful, and I sure would hate to have the fucking voices stop. That would be just awful. They're so nice to me, guys. You have no idea. The voices love me and comfort me and want what's best for me. Anyways, stop bragging, brain damage. You think it's the low iron eepiness for you? Look at this fucking predator ass trap that someone set up. Oh my god. We're gonna go ahead and defuse the gasoline bomb before it takes us out. Some Skyrim shit right there. Yeah. Why it sound like that, dude? Let's turn this on. Get some power! What's the worst that could happen? Let's go ahead and charge the groan TM. Me whenever I awaken. Spiders? Yeah, there are spiders in the game. But, you know, they're nothing to really worry about right now. Doc. Is this a horror game? Doc. What? What? What's the matter? Doc, the answer is yes. It is a survival horror game that, in the remake, which I am currently playing, became more of a shooter game. But at its heart, it is survival horror. And there are some really fucking scary moments. But I promise you, if you stick around, those moments are nothing compared to when Ullman, best boy, just starts making dad jokes in the middle of scary shit, and it just turns it completely fucking hilarious. Speaking of Ullman...
Artyom, my man, you made it!
Artyom, my man! Hey, how you doing? It's me. Hold on, let's go back here real quick. See if we got anything to loot. Yes, we do! Give me that shit. So while this game is survival horror, it's also adventure and coming of age and philosophy and a bunch of other stuff. It's great. And we are now entering...
Creatures. This is something else.
something much worse.
Ooh. Who's talking? He fell asleep holding his gun? Yeah.
Even children hated by their parents try to love and understand them. We wish to understand you and help you.
You don't have these dreams, Figgy? The polygon.
We want to help.
We want to help.
We want peace.
Should I accept his offer?
What is he doing?
Wicked phenomenon, yes. But, you know, it's not any more evil than, say, fire. It all depends on your point of view. Try to get a better understanding of things before you make your judgment. Let's move out now. It's not safe here.
It's hard to describe my feelings at that moment.
That is so cool.
Exhausted, yes, but joyful. I had made it. Once I delivered Hunter's message. The rescue of
I'll explain in just a moment when I finish processing.
And wiser than I.
So
my task would be over.
This game starts with essentially a. Obviously, it's like Fallout. You got the usual mutant horrors and stuff out there, but there's something new called the Dark Ones, which rather than attacking directly, psychically influence people into like just shattering their minds, like cosmic horrors. And so that's what they look like. And we just got a little monologue from a character we met earlier, Khan, who was talking about how in this new world, just because it's strange and dangerous to us does not mean that it is inherently evil. But yeah, you're supposed to run to that door, and then it closes before you can get through it, and then the Dark One talks to you, but I didn't realize by just approaching the Dark One, you get that little cute cutscene. But it was talking about how they're weak and going to die. Fuck.
Stop the engine! Do not move! Name yourselves!
Fuck, it's Splinter Cell.
We're Nazis, come here to take your station.
Old man, is that you?
I fucking love old men. They are the Nazis! Huzzah!
Who's that with you? He's from the northern frontier. I'm escorting him from the Black Station. Alright, come on through.
But yeah, Figgy, you should definitely check out what I previously showed. I love the world in this. It's very bleak, but in a way that gives you hope. And is that a fucking artillery cannon? Hell yeah. Welcome to Polis, the central Moscow station. Well, 4 stations put together, where you're goddamn right it is. 4 stations. You feel like you've seen this? Maybe part of it. This is where the 3rd act begins. Yeah, this goes from being a...
Alright, let's go.
Alright, Holman. So by this point, you're feeling pretty powerful. You've got a lot of military-grade rounds. Maybe your buddy played it in high school? Yeah, maybe. It's a very good game. Kind of dated now, but that's okay because they've released 2 games since and several books.
Captain Krasnov. You've come a long way, young man. Where exactly are you from?
He's from the exhibition.
What, can't he speak for himself?
I literally cannot.
It's the kid's first time in Polis.
He's been through hell getting here, and he's carrying Hunter's message to Miller. So cut him some slack, huh?
All right. Get changed. There's the clothes. You can leave your gear. It'll be safe here. You'll get it back sparkling clean.
Aw, thanks.
You go ahead and take some rest, Artyom, and I'll go find you.
Alright, now for... Should I get the dumbest fucking weapon in the game? Should I pick up the bicycle gun?
Just buy and shoot.
Let's get the bicycle gun.
Agreed.
This thing is so stupid, I love it. Bonk. Hello. Shalom. We won't get to see it until a little bit later, but my god, is it dumb and amazing. I want to go pee. Shut up, child. Alright, let's get a few more, we probably bought too many spears, but whatever.
They're definitely creeping closer to us.
So, Artyom, our main character, is on a journey to Polis.
Colonel, sir, report.
Dismissed. Artyom,
to bring news of these Dark Ones to,
this way.
Special offers.
What is essentially like the political capital of Polis. And we meet several people along the way. It's coming of age, and we finally meet the captain
thank you
of
for bringing this to Polis.
what are called
was a
the
brave
Spartans.
thing you did.
And this is Miller, their captain,
when they summon you,
resident
report the situation.
badass.
All council members, please assemble in the council chamber. I repeat, all council members, please proceed to the council chamber.
Our
Escort
uncle
the boy to the council chamber.
was once a member of this group called the Spartans.
Look, man, why the fuck do you always drink so much?
I had to.
Yeah, so you come here, they've got rivers, people fishing, they've got art, politicians, musicians, electricity, things that a lot of other stations don't have, they do. And it's kind of like the closest thing they have to a real city. So, pretty damn cool.
Anyways, so we had a few, but
yeah. Now, we need to go to that meeting room in order to meet with a bunch of really important people. So naturally,
that's unusual.
The first thing we do is get a drink.
What the hell? Fuck if I know. 1 minute we're leaving the bar and somebody stepped on my hand. Then
so we are bringing this dire news of these new creatures, these Dark Ones, so that everyone will be aware of this. Hold on, let's have some more.
Not us. So we jump. It's a caravan. And the caravan.
More.
Here's your drink.
Oh right, it's going slower. Here's your drink. Toast. Warmed up. Oh yeah, we're pre-gaming. Let's fucking do this. I love that the game will suddenly slow down and then speed up, in addition to the changing color and whatnot. Anyways, I am ready to meet with all of these important people and tell them about the danger facing humanity and how we have to band together to stop this great force that is coming and will kill us all.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Artyom, I'm stunned that the council has refused to help your station. I'm ashamed that they lack the courage you have already shown. But Polis is not the whole metro. There still are people who will rise up and fight the threat of the
Yeah, so they immediately said, nah, that's fucking stupid.
Okay.
Not our problem.
The Rangers have found several well-preserved missile bases near the city.
So
some could probably be activated and deliver a missile strike against the Dark Ones. The problem is that the missiles are supposed to be launched from the command center, D6, but we don't know where that is, or if it's operational. However, we do know where that information can be found. There's a huge library on the surface. Dangerous place, but it contains a secret military archive. We must go there. Okay, we'll split up now to avoid the tension. You'll go up from here. I've already arranged that. When you've made your way to the library entrance, I'll be there waiting for you. Okay? Hey, Artyom. Be careful. Ah, one more thing. When we go back, we'll head straight for Sparta base. My rangers will meet us there.
So at least we have a independent,
let's go!
Military force, that technically is its own sovereign entity. They answer to the council, but also, have quite a bit of autonomy, and are considered sort of a neutral force in this world. So seeing the Dark Ones as this threat that is tightening a noose around what remains of humanity, they have decided that, no, we have to act before this becomes, before it's knocking on our door. Which is fair.
The Council's decision shocked me, but Miller's plan gave me hope. Once more, I climbed up to the bones of Moscow to search for the secret of D6
guys.
And a way to awaken the horde
I
of
was
missiles.
going to say quite a bit of autism. That too. Miller has his own sort of autism, as you will realize as we go. I think this might be a good place to end off, seeing as this is the start of Act 3. More or less, the final chapter of the game. So I think this is where I will leave off for tonight, especially since it's getting to 10 p.m., which is a good cutoff point for me. So thank you guys for coming out and watching. I hope you had as much fun as I did. If you're interested, please like, subscribe, and share with people who might enjoy it. If you don't, okay. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.